1. Team Secret versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Game 1 starts now.
But yeah, the thing is that Matoma Man, unless he goes for, oh my god, the damage, as we see bottom and mid, two different dives going on at once.
They want Nisha, they hit him with the roll in from the Earth Spirit, and Nisha should be going down. He does manage to juke the stroke of
Blizzy
fate.
dead bottom.
Yeah, Blizzy goes down. Can Nisha find himself out of this one? Swashbuckles away, and he's going to survive a really nice sidestep.
They kind of have to help their gyro early. Blizzy's kind of left to his own devices, and Secret's just punishing him in a way that's kind of required to do when they're ganking your top lane like this. And holy crap, with Tusk, it seems like he's doing everything right on Tanner as we see a dive bottom on the Puppy.
Finally punished Puppy. Last time he had the Will-O-Wisp to help him get out. This time around, no defense except for Matu's TP. Matu's come in with backup. Yaps are going to block in Milan, although he does manage to roll out for the ice shots. They've lost the center, and with Zai's TP in and the Sprout Trap, they're going to get a second kill as well. Secret ready to fight.
Get this Radiance timing, because that's going to be scary, being 13 minutes into the game. This is what I'm talking about, that Tusk tag team in the mid game. Is it enough? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Looks like Tanner, this is the kind of fight he wants to take. We've seen Secret mostly avoiding the Timbersaw. Perhaps something they need to reconsider, as they do still lose their mid T1 tower, but they make it a second kill for this moment and protect the third. Great soulbind onto 2 with the silence there. The Swashbuckle going to be coming back up, and it looks like Nisha's actually going to turn his eye. Oh my god. Zai just obliterates him with the Vlads and the sustain that he's got. He's just so damn tanky as the Timber chain away from Tanner. He's just trying to save his life, but he's being chased down by the Pangolier, and Nisha should have this kill. Needs another Swashbuckle. Puppy's going to find him, but not mechanically skilled Puppy could be as well.
Puppy and PPD are two of the most mechanically skilled captains that I've ever watched myself. They're both very good at pressing buttons properly.
Yeah, you're top high ground. Matu's here with Skelly Bros. The Timbersaw is going to show up and be able to clear those out. Yeah, he gets his Timber Chain cancelled. The Will-O-Wisp is going to pull him back in. He dies instantly. Has got buyback, but you really don't want to commit a buyback this early, and he's going to do so. They need to kill this Wraith King, I feel. They've taken out one life. Can they kill the second time? You mentioned they need to disengage. They've lost Bleed. That Illuminate going to wipe out most of the Hawk's health as well, with Pangolier swashing his way in. This is looking hopeless for NIP. That's, I mean, who needs teammates? That's what solo queues for.
Exactly.
No, of course, Tanner, not that kind of player from what I've seen of him.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Nothing a very nice game for him.
He's just trying to get a Blink Man. Yeah. That looks a lot like my pubs when I'm in the offlane, what Blizzy's been experiencing thus far.
Matu with this Blink Dagger going for this all-in aggression, knowing that they can just keep on running, finding these kills. The Hawk has no plays available to him, and I wouldn't be surprised to see an early GG at this point. It just feels like there's nothing NIP can do. 17
oh, okay, yeah.
land there.
Okay.
That was the last like big land they played.
I remember the major.
Okay. Yes, they won the last major, but here we are. The end is near for NIP. They managed to take down the Tusk. A small consolation prize. You can see the GG bet odds there. Just managing to sneak their way in before perhaps a potential GG call.
Was that a free dollar on my $1,000 bet, or what was it?
That's a 1 for 12 there, you know.
Oh,
like
I'd take that.
1.0 something maybe. I didn't actually see what it was, but yeah, I think, okay. It's, yeah, if there's any bets still open, it's time to place them on Team Secret over a GG bet.
I don't know, maybe they throw.
So, not something we'll see till the playoffs, I imagine.
Matoma Man, fearless. Just 3 shots basically to Hawk there with the Solar Crest.
Yep. NIP, they're playing it all out, which to me at least suggests respect. Yeah, I can respect that for sure. They're giving it their last hurrah. They're going to go charging in, trying to get to the back lines of Team Secret, but just unable to do so. The Rolling Thunder's out now as well, causing problems. The Hawks pull back. So this should be the end of poor Gyro, who just never could finish this BKB.
I think we're going to see more and more Tusk. After a few of the games yesterday, even with OG in the game they lost, like Tusk was really far behind as a core and still looked very potent. And here, Yapsor just...
Did he drop boots? Someone's saying boots were dropped.
Yeah, I guess somebody dropped items.
And I will say, like, we talk about the Rubik, you don't always want to, like, oh, we don't want to give him any skills. I thought NIP has a really good draft after they saw the Rubik, right? Like, you don't really care that much about Spearbreaker or Darkseer stuff.
Naga, Jakira, Darkseer. Is this the right idea, you know? It seems like they've just said, okay, plan A didn't work, let's go plan B.
Yeah, they went for the heavy team fight approach, and I don't mind that. I think that the best way to beat a team that's most likely better than you is to say, we can fight you at all times, and if we manage to get our combo off, we'll probably win the fight.
With Secret, yes.
Yes, with Secret, it is avant-garde. Zai does not like the turn poster.
Insania, he's not won enough games to get to decide what he's called yet.
Exactly. Milan being a bit... They have to take these creeps is the problem when you're cutting like this. And before, so I wanted to point out that little cool trick he did there. As we see another charge on the mid lane, trying to pick on the top of it. Yeah, that level 6 is going to make that difficult.
Oh, see if they've got the damage for it. It looks like Matu's just going to turn and fight with the minus armor. If Puppy was able to get a right click or two and they would have found this kill, they're still chasing for it and may still actually find it. Puppy gets one more from the low ground, which is just enough damage for Matu to get the last hit.
Immediately reacts with his level 6, looking to punish this tad bit of overextension from Secret. Catches the Ether Remnant, and he will go down.
Just
can't
the
get
kill,
more, though.
Doesn't feel worth it, but he wants the second kill. He's trying to get Zai, but with the tag team there, he's going to force the Spirit to get the hell out of there. Now Zai in the tree. Can he find a way out of this one? He's going to try to eat his way through. He's hiding there, but Milan will find him. And
good rotation. Dive again bottom. Puppy does sprout out Blizzy. Dahak actually solo kills Isha in the top lane meanwhile, but Milan, bit of an overextension this time around.
They want 2 here. Zai shows up with a
That's 682 damage with that tag team. As we've seen several times this tournament throughout different teams. Matoma Man getting ran out again.
They're bringing in Naga. They get the instant to follow this one up, and yeah, without the ultimate, he may just go down here if he's not careful. The Pangolier shows up with the Rolling Thunder, trying to keep them at bay. Tanner needs one more right click, but it's going to be close. He gets it with the Rolling Thunder, and he hits the Spirit Breaker. They lose vision, so they can't get him with the charge. And Tanner, in all sorts of trouble, he goes fishing with a Remnant onto the high ground, hoping to find the Alk, who's not there, and he'll pay for this with his life. And well, they may be trying to play like OG, but they're not OG, and they're being punished.
This is ready for it. It bodes well for a team like NIP in the future. They are... I think they're playing correctly. They're just not quite as good at it as these other teams, and that's perfectly fine. That's how you get better, and that's how you learn. And maybe a bit of an overextension there, as Dahak does get active this early on in the game as a Naga Siren, but forced to sleep, as you said, gets surged away.
Oh, they're going to fight perhaps.
Gets the Ether Remnant. Yep. No swashbuckle mana
here, and Nisha will barely get the swashbuckle away, but he still gets caught out. Probably going to TP his way out of there, and Zai on the run, has some one charges, has a bracer in his backpack, which he slots in, hoping to get some extra stats here. Another Remnant pull coming to play. Puppy going to TP back in as well, and the snowball to the high ground. Zai with a TP out afterwards. Really nice juke from him.
Yeah, it looked like that Ice Path was going to catch him, but it didn't. Charge in from Milan, only level 5, but Puppy paying the price once again as Matoma Man.
As far as the carries go.
Tanner?
Yeah.
That's a 700 damage physical attack.
Oh, they get the block
dead.
With the follow-up. The snowball and the ice shots blocks in poor Blizzy as well. Matu showing up at the party, even gets the last hits. Matu is an Alka's on a killing spree and almost has doubled the net worth of Naga Siren. That is not a pretty sight for the NIP Dota fans.
Totally embracing the off lane of Pango from the middle player for Secret.
Showing some serious flexibility. Nisha not just having to play that kind of flashy playmaker. And as here we go, Matu showing up to a 5 with the Radiance. They've already taken out PPD Jakiro. The Nether Strike not being cast at all, and now the Rolling Thunder just wiping its way through the NIP lines.
Oh, gets stunned.
Yeah, this is going to be a dead Void Spirit, and Blizzy does manage to escape his way out of there. But NIP, they're not done. They're charging in. They know their way back in this game is to fight. The Snowball, though, going to be there to dodge the charge stun. He's going for the Nether Strike now. Going to lock Zai in place for the time being, but the right-click damage with the tag team, just too much. Naga Siren shows up, wants the Tusk kill. There's a Walrus Punch. He gets it off, but he does end up going down, so a nice kill.
Song
to Zai.
Available.
May need to use it here. He's getting very low with an Aces Prophet TPing in. They get the vacuum, though. They cancel the first sleep cast. Luckily, Dahak looks like he's still going to manage to TP on out the Ice Path, covering his escape. That was a very long TP in the end. And full retreat now for Secret. They're going to maybe lose more here with Tanner coming back into the fight.
But Alex just hitting creeps.
It always feels like you see like a glimmer of hope, and then you remember, oh wait, this hero Alchemist is in the game.
Yeah, he got
here.
Tanner looking for more, just forcing the issue as Alchemist is still looking to farm a bit.
Immediate Rolling Thunder from Nietzsche. He's going to ignore the Void Spirit and go for the squishier supports. It's for PPD. He's going to get picked off.
It seems already hard to kill him before that Reaver, and he's going to have 2,000 health. With
Bounty Rune spawning in Secret. They've laid a trap here. They've come to contest these down bottom. Zai going to roll in. And meanwhile on the high ground, it's going to be Darkseid forced to surge his way out of there. Milan does manage to sneak a Bounty Rune, but may pay for this with his life as the Pangolier buckles his way through him.
Darts? Nope, doesn't catch him.
the way to play this. They bring in the Huck on the Naga Siren. They've gone chasing for Nisha, who does not have the Rolling Thunder. They're going to vacuum it back into Ensnare. And it looks like they could be finding this kill here. They do manage to bring down Nisha. They definitely want more though.
Comes big out, boy.
Uh-oh. That Singer here going to run away from Matu. Rocks up to the party. He's got the concoction channeled up, and he's doing some good AoE damage with the Radiance here. But Team Secret have already lost 2 here. This Alpha's going to be careful. He's got the Aegis, but he's going to immediately lose it. Saves.
Has a full heart.
Yeah, and saves the ulti now for his respawn. Immediately pops it with the Heart of Harass. He might be 1v5ing or 2v5ing. He's got some help. Puppy's like, I got you, bro. And he's going to scare Team NIP away.
So they can very well take fights.
Yep.
Actually, they're up by 1. They're up by 2K. I guess that was wrong
5v4, they have a gold advantage. Barely, but they do. Back in the mid lane, they're going to continue to fight here. They want to go for Alchemist.
Stuns himself.
Yeah, they can chain stun him again. Low, the Rolling Thunder going to come in to bail him out. That is brutal. The Huck tries to bail them out with an ulti, but it's just not
Trying
enough.
to TV behind on Puppy.
Yeah.
Forcing the issue even further. Has a mech on a position 5 Nature's Prophet.
Not sure if they're anywhere near a Spirit Vessel on anyone, but...
They don't have the best catch on the side of Secret, but this here it comes.
Sleep, Vacuum, Ice Pack, NIP. Have they got the damage to follow this one up? It's going to be tested here. The Astral Step going to go through, wiping through everyone, but the damage just isn't there. Team Secret sustaining through it with the Guardian Greaves. They're just able to fight their way through it. Marching not even close to going down. He's just brought down the Spirit Breaker, and Team Secret get completely caught in the wombo of all combos and shrug it off.
In comparison to Secret, I guess everyone is bad. Secret, or Matama Man gets gone on in the bottom lane, but to no avail.
I don't think they're ever going to have the damage in. Oh, the punch.
As his body lands on the sleeping opponents.
What's the play here? They do manage to get the Darkseer Warlock to make an Alchemist of their own. They're going to fight Alchemist with Alchemist is the plan, but the problem is Mantu just being tickled by his illusion. They're going to lose the Darkseer first. Nisha bouncing around. They snowball onto the high ground. Actually caught the Rolling Thunder into the snowball. A cute little play from Team Secret. I didn't actually know you could do that. The end for Team NIP. 25k gold lead. They're going to vacuum. Well, not vacuum. They're going to pull in Tanner, who is just trying to get the hell out of there. Fly back from the Spirit Breaker. It's similar to last game. We'll see NIP fight to the bitter end, but 22 minutes in, their base in shambles.
Secret just playing their lineup to perfection, and NIP doing their best to stave them off, but you're down by 27k in 22 minutes in the game. That is, as far as I can tell, more than 1,000 net worth per minute differential, and Secret, once again, handing a whooping.
And Deso now as well. He's like, dude, I already got one of those. Don't need another. GG is called for PPD. And with that, Team Secret have secured their second 2-0 victory here in the ESL 1 Los Angeles.